back to the Virtual View channel. This is going to be a review, okay, on Love and Hip Hop Season 6, Episode 10. So let me go ahead and put out this warning real quick before we get deep into things, okay? This is a review, okay? You're going to have to use your listening skills, okay? Fuck the image. You're not going to see cake and ice cream, okay? Me sitting on a raggedy ass bed, all right? Eating popcorn and candy, doing my makeup, okay? And giving you my review. So I'm warning you right now, and I mean no disrespect to the people who have subscribed to me because you already know how I do. But for anybody new coming on board and wanting to see a damn pictogram, okay? I'm just gonna warn you right now. You got to go because you're not gonna see a show like that here. Okay. So to my new subscribers, I want to thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If I insulted anybody on my first introduction, I apologize. But I just put out that warning because I'm getting messages, on my inbox with pictures, cotton candy. I'm saying where's the circus clown, and it's none of that, baby girl, or baby boy, okay, or even my gentlemen or my gentlewomen who are listening into the show. So anyway, fuck all that. Let's dive deep into this. So let me go ahead and say this right now. I can fucking weak, whack ass episode. Like I said before, and I've probably been saying this almost every episode, maybe one I didn't say it. This shit was fucking whack. Witty whack. And they really fucking dropped the ball, yo. They really dropped the ball on the work. And they gonna go back to this bullshit. Next episode, I'll probably catch it on the playback so much. Because there's no reason to be watching this shit, this raggedy ass shit, okay? When there's a lot of fly shit going on TV, and I sit with a TV head, okay? Because I don't really watch TV like that. When I sit down and I'm ready to be entertained and I want to relax and I want to watch something, I don't want to fucking waste my time watching some bullshit. And that's basically what this fucking shit is. Bullshit. So we're gonna start off. Okay, he's at the table with see Lucy over here, Mr. Rich Dollars. Okay, and they're sitting at the table because Peter wants to put them together so they could all be in a creep squad again, like a little clique, and they can probably like share tips and give advice on how to continue to play bitches. I guess he wants that to come back together, and he's feeling kind of lonely right now because he can't get no tips from his clique because he's dealing with two women who got him all the way fucked up. Whether he pretend that his shit is not fucked up, his shit is all the way fucked up, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, and I say that because I was looking at the episode when Rich Dollars went to go and see, not Rich Dollars. Why am I mixing these guys up? When Slick Lizard, okay, Mr. Peter Gunz, okay, shooting bitches down with his sperm, nigga. When his ass went to the restaurant to meet his daughter, I thought it was Tara damn near from afar because her eyes was all swelled up. I know she got chinky eyes, but you could just see in her face the fucking burden this girl is carrying from her father's relationships, which makes no fucking sense to me. Okay? A lot of people who's listening to the show, I'm sure you still, your father, hopefully God bless, he's still alive. Or maybe somebody in your life who is a father figure. Let me tell you something. Going back to my teenage years, I was still worrying about who the fuck my father was fucking. What he had going on. That had nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't so involved in my father's relationships where me and see the fucking burden in my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm carrying some burden. What the fuck my fucking cheesy ass father is doing. And I was blown back. I mean, this girl is sitting at the table with a glass of wine, and I'm sorry, we're skipping ahead because I guess we have to talk about this. But she's sitting at the table with a glass of wine, okay, crying her fucking eyes out. All right. Her father sits down at the table. He's looking at her like, damn, I fucked up. Yes, you did. Okay. And she's crying and shit. Okay. And you can just see the pain and the sorrow in her face. And she's the one going through this. He got his stupid ass bitches calling her for advice. She can't give these fucking grown ass women no advice. She is a young girl. If anything, you should be giving her advice, not the other way around. Why was Amina calling her and putting that burden on that girl? That girl got problems. And she's begging and pleading for her father to stop fucking women, okay, and getting them pregnant. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I had to, shut shit down around me, because it's about to get real explicit on this episode. Okay. But she's damn near begging her father to stop fucking women and bringing more children into the circle because she could barely have time to spend with his ass. Okay. She has to meet up with this nigga 5-minute meetings and shit because he got so many fucking kids and so much fucking responsibility he has to deal with. He can't fucking give love to every fucking body, including women. So you got 9 children, 2 fucking women, 1 man. Ain't no way in the world everybody's getting even exchange. Ain't no way in the world, okay? Somebody is getting 10% more than the other person dealing with this man. So he's sitting at the table trying to get his clip back together. And Sassy Cisco, he ain't going for that shit. He wants some shit like, what? Whether I was in love with her or not, that did not give Rich Dollars the right to run through his chick. Period, point blank. And what the fuck is Rich Dollars on? Is he on some, is there like a secret race that he's running that we don't know about? Like, okay, let's see how many bitches who could fuck who, how many bitches, and destroy how many women's lives. And let's see who gets to the finish line first. Is this what this clique is about? Destroying women's lives, giving them sorrow and burden to fucking carry for the rest of their days, fucking with these niggas? Let this be a message, okay? To all the women out there, men included, who get into relationships. I don't give a fuck if the sex is good or not. It should not be good enough for you to bear any fucking kind of burden like this. Sex can't be that good. Okay? And if it's good like that, you need to evaluate your priorities because this shit is fucking confusing. So I'm going to play this tape.
Whatever problems they have once and for all. They both dibbling dabbling with the same chicks. It's like they playing some type of game trying to get back at each other. I feel like,
what? I cannot believe what Peter Gunz said. Is he serious? Is he serious? He just said that these two are dibbling back and forth like he's doing. Okay, with 2 women, like they trying to get back at each other. So that's his psychology. Okay, that was his definition. Okay, in his fucking small mind, why these 2 are doing what they're doing. That makes no fucking sense. So, okay, if that's their agenda, that they're dibbling back and forth trying to get back at each other, what's Peter's agenda? When you are married You got your first baby mom, so you never let go of, but you went behind her back and married some chick. You know what I'm saying? Because you was probably high as fuck when you guys went down to the damn courthouse. And let's get this right. Did they have a wedding? I mean, everybody's feeling sorry for Amina, but where is your wedding pictures? I mean, I don't even think that exists unless she makes one up now because I mentioned it, or other people will start questioning it. Did he really marry you for papers or for love? Which one? Because there's no wedding pictures, first of all. They're walking around like two fucking crackheads. So where the fuck is the marriage? Where's the pictures? Since everybody wants to see my pictures, where's their pictures? Okay? Because it doesn't fucking exist. They probably took their ass downtown one day and shit when it was high as fuck. Went and signed a piece of paper. He woke up the next day like, oh shit, I made a mistake. I really don't think that he married her. It wasn't a Remy and Pat marriage, okay? It wasn't a Yandy and a Menedici's marriage. It was none of that. So this is why I guess Tara feels like the decisions that she's making is warranted. Because it was never a real marriage from the getty up. Okay? And even if it was, the way Peter Gunz, the way he's rolling around town like a little boy, he obviously didn't go into the marriage as a mature man, understanding that from this point on, if you took your vows, it does say something about adultery. I don't know if maybe he didn't have that in his vows, but according to the vows that everyone takes, I believe that the minister does mention that. Okay, so I have no idea why the fuck everybody's up in arms again, because I don't believe that he really got married to this girl because he loved her. I think eventually, as time went by, he did catch some feelings for her. And I believe that the feelings that he has for Tara may be stronger than Amina's, because it's like they just kind of like cooked up or something. He don't really know her like that. And she don't really know him like that, because if she did, she would know the motherfucker's a creep. Okay. So, anyway, let me play this shit.
He still genuinely has not really apologized to me about Diamond.
We've had conversations since that wasn't no superficial bull, which would lead me to believe that we was back.
This still don't get it. Do you in your mind understand that you betrayed your brother?
That's what I'm talking about. It's not about the fact that Ceci Cisco does not love or have feelings for these chicks. Because, I think, you know what? When I look at this creep squad, I think that it's based on fucking women, okay, and leaving them damaged. And making sure that when you go into it with no feelings. Make sure that you never form feelings for these bitches. I believe that's what they tell each other. Don't catch no feelings for these bitches. Make sure that you point out all their flaws, okay? Make sure you fuck them up mentally, okay? And leave these bitches damaged and move on to the next bitch and move on to the next bitch and move on to the next bitch. I believe that's the advice that they're giving each other, okay? And this shit is spilling off into society now, because this is what they're showing on TV. And people are copycatters. People love to do what other people do. Or they like to make certain shit as a style, even though it's fucking negative as fuck. They still want to make it a style. Even though it could damage your life, fuck you up forever, okay? They still want to make it a style. So it's like this is what the clique is about. And these three guys right here, that they were once tight, okay? And they was moving through bitches. And unfortunately, dumbass Peter, he got himself caught up to the point because he don't want to get his shit snipped, okay, or fucking put some plastic on to protect his ass. He over there sliding in and out of bitches all unprotected and shit, leaving babies behind. Okay, you running game on these women, but you really hurting yourself. And it makes me wonder, because you know there's some big time issues going on with child support laws and men. It's affecting women as well, but more so men. And it makes me wonder, I wonder if the child support laws was basically pushed harder just because of situations like this. Because you can't tell me one man who's worried about being in a clique of grown other men who has children spread out. Okay, he's worried about being in a clique. Nigga, you need to get a second job, okay? Other than showing your ass on TV. Because you got a lot of motherfucking people to take care of. Okay? Taking care of one child is expensive. Okay? Expensive to the point where they don't need little things like, lunch bags, Ziploc bags, trip money, you know what I'm saying? Haircuts and shoes and clothes. I mean, this is one child I'm describing. You have 2, 3, 4. This one has that one has this. There's no way you are financially that stable. You ain't Donald Trump. And even he know better not to do no shit like this. So anyway, now that I'm talking about the vasectomy, let me go back to the fact that when he was sitting at the table, his daughter, again, she was looking like she was in sorrow and pain. Her face was all discombobulated. She was sitting at the table looking at him, confused as fuck. And she had to suggest, again, why is this girl giving fucking adults advice? I don't understand this shit. So this is how we doing it in 2016? The kids are playing the roles of adults and adults are playing the role as children. So now you have to wait for advice from your daughter to tell you, hello, wake up, dad. You're going on kid number 10. And I think it might be a good idea if you go to the doctor, okay, which is an outpatient surgery performance, which is most likely, okay, under $500. I'm sure you're not getting no liposuction or a tummy tuck or a butt injection. It's probably cheaper than that. And you can go to the doctor, dad, and he can put you under anesthesia, okay? And he could cut your fucking dick off so you could stop having children, okay? And he's like, oh, wow, maybe that's a good idea. Let me let you listen to what this idiot said, which was so ridiculous. I'm going to have to find the clip because I don't even think that I could say it like he said it. And I'm sure that you guys know. So even if I don't find the clip right now, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. And it's about the fact when his daughter has suggested that he go and get a vasectomy. Okay. Which is a brilliant idea because, hey, dude, if you're at the point where you're running around town with the mind of a teenage boy, okay, and you can't help but run in and out of women, okay, unprotected, okay, it might be a good idea to get my shit snipped. Okay, women have tubes tied. Women take birth control that lasts for like 5 years or more. Why you can't do it? You're the one who has a problem, dude. So I'm gonna play this clip and let's hear what he has to say.
What's going on with you?
Everything's good. Everything's perfect.
I met with Amina. And I know what's going on.
So she told you?
Yeah, she told me.
After I told her, I wanted to tell you. I love my daughter. She has a right to know what's going on, but it's extremely hard for me to hear an opinion she has about me based on a conversation she had with Amina. It's embarrassing. Some things a dad just don't want his daughter to know.
I'm not shocked. To me, I'm over it. I'm disappointed.
So I understand that.
I'm disappointed because for my other siblings, like it's like maybe you don't realize you are spreading yourself so thin, but it's taking time away from your other children. Like my sisters.
What did I say earlier?
Like
well, it's the story of my life.
And that's sad.
It is sad.
It just makes you want to cry.
I did cry. Having another.
What did I say earlier? Okay, and for those who saw the episode, like I said, it looks like his daughter, like she didn't only just cry then. It looks like she cries often. And I'm sure if people know her, like they could probably be talking to her and she'll probably like bust out crying and shit. And it's not because he's sleeping with two women. It's not because of the situation that just happened. It's because of shit that happened on and off camera, shit that happened years ago. Lord knows what kind of situation she may have found herself in as a child, unprotected, okay? Because her dad was running around town with other women. You don't even know what kind of situation this girl may have found herself in back in the day that really nobody knows about, okay? Because her dad wasn't involved. He didn't show his face. He didn't let niggas know. He was missing in action, okay? He was worn the fuck out because he was fucking all day. Not saying that he really does this, but I mean, what are you doing?
Baby, not a part of my plan. I know the things that I've done to Amina and Tara have affected Whitney, but now I'm hearing straight from my little queen's mouth. It's killing me.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know it. But I don't like the examples I made for you. How do you think my behavior has affected you?
I don't want you to ask.
It's okay. I don't want you crying. Come on now. All the women in my life, when they cried, you know I can't see you cry, right? I want to see you smile.
Because I know you have such a good heart. Like, I know you don't mean it. Maybe you have a problem, you can't be with one person, but you're a really lovable guy. I can't even stay mad at you. So you have to make a decision. You can't keep this going on. It's not fair. Have you considered having sex with me?
Hearing my daughter say the word vasectomy almost made me throw up. Kind of, be honest with you, made me feel less than a man.
I wanted you to hear that out of his mouth. Because if I would have said it, it would have sounded like I was hating, right? But I don't understand that logic. I really, really don't understand that logic. Okay. You have almost 2 handful of children. Okay. 2 women pregnant at the same time. And you've made your bed more than a few times. Okay. Proving that you're more than just a man. Okay. Getting a vasectomy at this point in the game is not a bad idea. And I'm sure that people will see, okay, that you are far from a female. You are a male man all day long, okay? So, getting a vasectomy it should not make you feel less than a man. And any men out there who's listening to this broadcast right now, and you're at the position where you're like with a Peter situation and you got like maybe 3 kids, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, 3 kids, okay? And you're paying like $1,000 a week, okay, at the minimum, I think it might be a good idea if you get it snipped, if you happen to move on maybe 2 or 3 more times with different chicks who might get pregnant too. And if you feel some kind of way, hopefully you can maybe donate the sperm and put it in the bank until you're financially stable and you can go back and get yourself some more kids. But at this stage in the game, I mean, come on. Tara just had her baby that we all know about. Okay. She's on Instagram putting memes up about why she is this and Saint Mary, Mother of Teresa, and the Virgin Mary. She's on there acting like she's a fucking nun now and shit. Okay, he has a fucking Photoshop pacifier talking about how he loves his baby that was just born. And then the next picture, you see him out on dinner dates. I mean, this shit is, this shit is fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. So if you find yourself close to a situation like that, you want to be sure that you do the right thing. Again, many women have their tubes tied. Many women have contraceptions that could last them for about 5 years. I'm not going to name all the contraceptions. Just in case somebody wants to know, Google the shit. It does work. Okay? And maybe they have some new technology or something that men can take where you don't have to quite get like a vasectomy if he feels that's going to stop him from getting his dick hard, because it seems like that's what he's more concerned about. Okay? It's not the fact that he needs to get his shit clipped. It's the fact that he's worried, okay, that he might not be able to get hard enough to slide in and out of different bitches. And he really won't be a part of that clique no more. So maybe that's why he feels like he's going to be less than a man. So I think I'm about done talking about the Peter Gunz, because it's like every episode, and I wouldn't be surprised if Amina, Peter, and Tara is probably getting paid more than everybody on the show for all this bullshit drama, because it's like you haven't seen. I don't remember. And if you guys can juggle your mind as well, I don't remember ever seeing not one episode with these people not involved. So trust and believe. He may feel like, okay, shit, hey, they paying me like Donald Trump. What? I can have as many kids as I want to. Because I've never seen an episode without these three stooges. I don't know, maybe it's me, but every episode it seems like I talk about them, and it's like tiring already. It's like having a girlfriend or a guy friend who comes to you and complains about how much his girl cheated on him, or how much her man cheated on her, or how she's such a fucking idiot, or how he's such a fucking scrub. And you hear the story every day, all day. You give solutions after solutions, and they're still fucking together year after year, a decade later, still the same shit when they first got together. It's like, it's a timeless story already. It's a real timeless story. So enough with them and that fucking drama. Is so worn the fuck out now. I think when the people start getting tired of hearing and seeing this bullshit is when all this shit will go away. Until then, it's extremely entertaining to see a fucking grown-ass man make teenage boy decisions with two beautiful women who doesn't fucking have a fucking head on their shoulders. So let's move on. So we have DJ Self, okay, and he's talking about how he broke up with Yoma. Okay, and he's at the studio with this chick, Cardi B. Okay, she's in a fucking Inspector Gadget jacket with probably no clothes underneath, going to the pool room, okay, wanting DJ Self to be serious about putting her into the industry. Okay, that makes no sense to me. You go to a man, okay, probably undressed under Inspector Gadget's jacket, and you want him to put you on, and you didn't give him no material, no nothing. That don't make no sense to me. So I guess that's why he was like, you know what, check this out. I can help you and all that, but you really, really need to get your shit together, homegirl. And on the real, she really does. She's a pretty girl, okay? It looks like, she can't get her shit together. She really got to stop with this lightheaded kitty girl shit. If she wants to be into the music industry and stop rolling around on the fucking strip pole, she really, really needs to come a little bit more professional than this. And then he's saying that Yoma left him and shit like that. You and I know Yoma ain't go a goddamn place. She's just waiting for his ass to call her a cab, okay? Okay? With some fucking flowers in the back seat. And he gonna be right back inside Yoma's legs. That's all it takes. And I don't even know the chick like that, but I could tell you that's all it takes. And he knows that too, so he ain't even worried about her ass. And he talking about he ain't see Rosa, please. That wasn't going to connect anyway. All right, that was definitely not going to connect. So we're going to move on. So we have Mo. Okay, she's at the apartment. Lexi comes over and she's talking about how Def Jam, you know, they want them to be about a BBOD. That's true or whatever. But to be honest with you, from what I've been seeing on this episode, I mean, they not all that. And to be honest with you, none of those performances was all that. And could you blame me? I mean, it was only fucking a 2-second performance. They showed like 10 people on stage in like 3 minutes. Like, how the fuck am I going to get a chance to judge a performance on a 2-second, okay, performance? I can't see nothing. You just say hello and bye. I can't judge you on that. So I really, really don't know who was the best performance because I didn't really see shit. So they're saying that Def Jam wants to get them. So what? That doesn't mean anything. You know how many people signed up and was shelved? They got to come a little bit better than that. They need to sit down, get some good counsel, and sharpen up their talent. Because from what I saw in this episode, it really, really wasn't all that. I don't know. Maybe it's me, but it wasn't all that, yo. So they perform or whatever. Like I said, they had like a 2-second performance. It was alright. And even when she performed, it was alright. It wasn't all that. But again, I can't really give you a true opinion on the performance when it was only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, they're off somebody. It was a very, very short performance. They sliced and diced that bad boy down. Okay, I couldn't see anybody perform. It was so fast. And then Bianca, she's on stage looking like a stripper, lip singing with all this smoke and gloss, and these women in these fucking 80s spandex on stage looking like they was dancing for the fever. It was ridiculous. And you got poor little Mariah Lynn running her skinny ass on stage, okay? Wearing black, girl. You know you shouldn't have worn no damn black. Okay? She should have had on a pink outfit, a white outfit, anything that would give her some motherfucking illusions of pounds. Okay? She came on stage and it's like every time she bopped, I thought she was gonna fly away. Her ass was so light on her feet. So she performs, they perform, and they're all sitting back looking at each other's performance, which it was kind of really whack, though. I mean, it was really, really whack, man. I mean, it was a point where I heard, like, in the industry, a lot of, like, male rappers, they were saying how they don't really like female rappers. And I was like, why not? You know, why they don't like female rappers? But after seeing the performance last night, for the little bit that I did see, and just what's been going on futuristically, and it's just like a lot of these female performances, you want to come off as sexy, but you sound like a dyke. I mean, I don't understand. It's very confusing, okay? And I understand why male MCs say what they say, because it don't really look good. It don't match up. It don't match up. You're wearing stripper shoes, but you're fucking a thug. I don't get that. So basically the show is over. Mariah Lynn is backstage with Bianca. Mo and Lexi comes in the dressing room. The fucking dressing room is packed with security guards. Okay? So even if you're a punk ass bitch, you know you can still pop it off because you got like 10 sausage head niggas in the room ready to fucking separate your ass. So anyway, Mariah Lynn, she gives them the paperwork talking about here's a restraining order. You're a snitch. Bitch, that don't have nothing to do with being a snitch, bitch. That's about getting your shit together. Because if a bitch touch you, guess who's going down? Yo dumb ass. Okay? That's how they do it. Everybody gets restraining orders in New York anyway. So for those who may be out of state that thinks that's a big deal. No, that's not a fucking big deal. A lot of people do that in New York for some reason. I have no idea why. It's normal, okay, to do it. Like, a lot of people do it. And they do it so they can fuck you up. Okay? Because it's like, basically, like just what happened in the dressing room. Mo has a restraining order over Mariah Lynn. She went first. Okay? So if anything pops off and Mariah Lynn hits her, and even if she fucks up Mariah Lynn, this is what I want to say real quick. Why does Mariah Lynn feel like she can give anybody the business? Is she under an illusion or something? Like, are you serious? Like, girl, you're like fucking 6 pounds, 9 ounces, just born. Who you giving the business to? My finger? Mariah Lynn, stop with the big mouth shit in the little body, because you ain't giving nobody the business. So I'm sure that Mo didn't run and get a restraining order because she was afraid of little Mariah Lynn. She ain't afraid of her ass. She's covering her ass. Because again, if anything happens, Mariah Lynn is the one who's going to get her stupid ass locked the fuck up. Okay? She's going to have to squeeze her ass through the bars if she want to get out. And that's exactly what happened with Remy. When she had that situation with Remy, the girl went and, that's how they do it in New York. In New York, it's like you got to run and tell the cops first, because whoever goes first is going to be believable in court. Everybody knows that in New York City. So that's why she went out there and got the restraining order, not because she was a snitch, not because she was scared. It's just because that's what they do. And every New Yorker, any New Yorker listening to this broadcast knows that, hands down. And if you don't know that, where you from? Because I'm from New York, and that's how they do it. They've been doing it for years, donkey years. Okay, so they have a fight or whatever, bullshit fight, and I mean, Mo reached over, pulled out Mariah Lynn's track. Mariah Lynn gets pushed back with one fucking hand, or the guy just blew her back and she's in the corner. When Bianca could barely stand up on them fucking high heel shoes. Okay, she can't fight nobody in them shoes. So she's trying to get her fucking balance from coming off stage. When Mariah Lynn is shaking her body, you know how she beatbops and shit, her fucking head and her body, everything just moves, and she's like, why you gotta hold me back? Girl, if you don't shut the fuck up about why they gotta hold you back, are you serious? Bitch, you're holding yourself back. So she's like, why you gotta hold me back and all this shit? And, they just tear up the copy of the restraining order that was clearly a copy. They didn't even, it was it was crazy because they didn't even copy the back of the page. It was white on the side, and it was crazy. So they ripped it up, threw it on the floor, and then they left or whatever. But even before that, the major part that I missed out on was, remember I told you about Ra Ali last episode, when I told you, I said, watch her. She's rough, rugged, and raw, and she's slick. Looking at Ra Ali, I can tell you right now, she's a dangerous, dangerous woman, but she has a mind on her shoulder, and she knows that if she fucking hurts somebody, which I believe that she can do crazy damage, more than Remy, okay? More than Remy, who Remy thinks she's some big bad wolf running around the industry. No, you're not. But Ra Ali, if she gets a hold of a bitch, no security guards involved, it's gonna be some damage done. Cause that girl right there ain't playing. She ain't playing no games. And even though Yandy want to act all slick and talk about she hit, A bottle, bitch, shut up. Cause you know if Ra Ali want to get a hold of your stupid ass, she'll fucking rag her around, mop her up with the floor. I mean, I already know that. I don't even gotta see them fight. I already know Ra Ali's gonna give anybody the business, including Remy. Okay. So anyway, so Riley, she's sitting down. What tripped me up about Riley, she got on Mo a couple of episodes because she had a fight after the performance. So Riley thought that was unclassy. She was talking all this shit because Mo had a fight after everything was said and done. And she had everybody tripping like Mo was on some unprofessional shit, this, that, and the third. But what I don't understand with Ra Ali, because she looked like she had her shit together. You know what I mean? It didn't look like she was, rah up. She looked like she was calm and collective before I guess she grabbed the biggest Ciroc bottle that they had there. Okay. And she did some damage to that bitch because the other girl was big. And Ra Ali is big too. You can't see it, but she's a big girl. So both those big bitches. So anyway, Riley grabbed the Ciroc. Yandy over there in La La Land thinking everything is sweet all the time. She's fucking over there, cute as a motherfucker, dancing, beat bopping. And this other girl, she's smoking on a hookah, thinking that shit is cool. Because, I mean, come on, anybody would think it's cool. Def Jam is there, right? You got all these professional people there. Okay. Both managers there. Yandy and Raya, both managers. And it hasn't started yet. The performance hasn't started yet. So if anything, everybody would think, okay, it's cool. If anything, I got to be on my A game after the show. Because, I got a couple of motherfuckers in here that I got beef with. And everybody knows in New York, after the party or maybe even during the party, it's about to pop off. But nobody was expecting no shit like that to pop off before the performance. So I thought that was some real raggedy ass shit that Ra Ali did. I mean, I don't understand why you couldn't control yourself enough to at least wait until after everybody has performed. Def Jam did their thing. And then, when everybody goes outside, okay, then we can get it on. I don't understand why Ra Ali had to put a stink in it like that. Like, was she trying to get attention? What the fuck? I don't understand what the fuck that was about. Why she had to do that? That was fucking whack to me. So anyway, she sneaks the girl, and that's some sneaky ass shit she did. She grabbed the bottle when they least expected it. Like Yandy said, her back was turned, so she didn't even give Yandy no fucking time to get her shit together. And you know what? That bottle was really intended, I believe, for Yandy. Because like I said before, she got beef with Yandy that has never been settled. And then Remy's up there talking about she's over there trying to be Creflo Dollar and shit, trying to give counsel, talking about why you did that. Didn't you know that they was... Bitch, don't you know? I mean, I know. And I'm not even a part of the clique. That Ra Ali and Yandy got a problem. You brought them bitches together. And you over there trying to act like, oh, why you did that? You just as snake as anybody else in that group. Yandy is snake for putting Mo and Bianca together. That's a snake. Remy is a snake for putting Yandy and Riley, knowing they had beef. Yandy's a snake because she went and got Riley's fucking known enemy to the point where she couldn't even wait until fucking during or after the performance to whip her ass. That's a snake. I mean, what the fuck is going on? Nobody can talk about nobody because everybody's been on some bullshit. Okay. So anyway, again, these sausage head security guards come in, break it apart as they always do. Why do these people even waste their time fighting? I mean, and don't give me the fact that, this, that, and the third, because they all live in New York. New York is a very fucking small place. Everybody knows everybody, okay? Or if they don't, they know somebody who knew her, or it's not that hard, okay, to meet a motherfucker. If you really want to get at somebody, don't wait till the security guards ain't there and get at a motherfucker. Don't try to put on this big bad wolf trying to blow the house down type of situation, and this room is filled with security guards. That's not being bad. That's not kicking ass. Okay, again, unresolved issues that will continue to go because hey, Riley threw the bottle. You know what I'm saying? Almost missed Yandy. So now Yandy and the other girl feels like, Riley got a one up. So they're going to try to get Riley. It's going to be a continual problem because it hasn't been solved. You know what I'm saying? They should have just let those bitches go at it. Okay? Do whatever you needed to do and let it be solved because this ain't solved. It ain't stopping here. I wouldn't be surprised if that girl is going to be on the next episode or the next season because this is unresolved at this point. So Remy, she's over there looking at Yandy with the screwed up face, talking about if anybody is, I don't want this coming to my wedding, this, that, and the third. And Papoose is sitting over there looking like a 12-year-old schoolboy, talking about if they're going to look. Stop. Everybody knows it's all drama with these people. All drama. Yeah, so that's basically it. So Riley, she got escorted. She left the show or whatever. I guess she couldn't even see her people perform the 2-second performance. And yeah, that was basically it. It wasn't too much going on with the show. Like I said, it was very weak. I'm not saying that I'm looking for all out brawl out, but I mean, because I watch Atlanta Housewives too, and they don't be going on this ratchet shit too much. They don't do the ratchet, okay? They don't do the Ratchet Town performance on every episode like this season about like Love and Hip Hop. The women are pretty much classy, and they do get their point across, and they see a little bit of pushing and shoving, but it ain't like this, and it's just better. You know what I'm saying? Like I said. This Love and Hip Hop, man, this shit was it was a drop in a bucket. Like I said, I don't know where they getting these people from. We know Ra Ali, she been down for a minute. Yandy been down for a minute. Mina, Tara, and Peter, they've been down. The regular crew, they've been down for a minute. But these new members, yo, I hope that I don't see them again. Cause these motherfuckers was whack as fuck. Okay, and you can tell they ain't have no bread like that. Because the fucking outfits always look cheap like a motherfucker. Like they going to the $10 store or Dennis or whatever they got on 3rd Avenue in the Bronx. Throwing it together, jumping in an Uber cab and meeting these motherfuckers at the casting. No effort involved whatsoever. So I just really hope that I don't see them again. I mean, but hey, if they come back, they come back. Mariah Lynn, girl, go to the pig place, the pig palace. Go get yourself a pig. Eat that motherfucker. I don't eat pork, just to let you know, but go eat that motherfucker because, girl, you need to gain some, like, serious weight. I mean, I could see Mariah Lynn, she would be so, a little bit more appealing to the industry, I believe, if she wasn't so fucking thin. But hey, some people are thin like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that's what the industry is looking for. And I believe that's probably what's holding her back. Cardi B, she can make it. But the problem with Cardi B is it's too slutty. Okay? It's too slutty. It's too ignorant. Too fucking ignorant. I mean, it's one thing to be ignorant. Okay? It's funny. But then you're always like you always walking around with a capital I. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am ignorant. Like, there's nothing I can say or do that will make sense to you. Type ignorant. So that's what's holding her ass back. And as far as like Bianca, I don't know what her problem is. I mean, she got the look, she got the body, she got the talent. Something about her is just not clicking right, and I believe it's the fact that she's probably lazy. Okay, and she's always late. She's never on time. And she just needs like somebody to sit down and like really just let her just spill it all out and just release herself from whatever hidden burden she has going on. As far as Mo, you know what Mo need? Mo need to sit her ass down under a motherfucking dryer, okay? And get her fucking hair done once and for all. That's what she need to do. And maybe somebody will take her a little bit more seriously, because that fucking haircut on the side with that extremely long, ugly ass wig, okay, looking like the motherfuckers from Living Color, that's not what's up. Walking around looking like you just came out of, Dancing with the Fever or whatever. Looking like she's from the 80s or some shit. Like, that's not what's up. So I don't know. I can't believe they let people like wait like a week later to see this bullshit. Like, it really wasn't worth the wait. It really wasn't. And it goes to show you how bad the show is. It goes to show you how bad the show is. And it's not just me making it up. It's fucking bad. And it was bad enough that they was like, shit, we ain't gonna pay no fucking money for this slot, because it's other shows going on, and they probably had to put a bid on for this week, and they couldn't afford it because the shit was lousy. So it's like, you know what, we're gonna let our people wait, get on next week bid, because if we bid this week, next week we're gonna have to pay a lower fee. I believe that's what happened, because the shit was whack as fuck. Can't wait for the reunion. Can't wait for these motherfuckers to just go sit down somewhere. These motherfuckers, you know what they need to do? They need to go sit down, go press rewind, and see what the fuck, how stupid they was looking and how idiotic, okay, they showed themselves to the world. It was ridiculous. This was ridiculous. I cannot wait until the next, I think Love and Hip Hop Atlanta's coming up. Now that's going to be some shit. Way better than New York. Like I said, New York fell off. I mean, the music, everything. It's just all whack. Niggas left New York. I think that's why. A lot of people ain't fucking with the music industry. That's why. Because, I mean, this is what they bring to the table. This is what New York is bringing to the table. Let me find out, yo. Bianca, Mo, Lexi, Marlon, Cardi B. What? This is what they bring into New York? This is the music? Oh, hell no, yo. They fell off, yo. They fell off. Yo, I'm out of here.